Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Tigers. It's Monday the 17th.
And welcome back to Pomfret Live.
We have a couple announcements today, so let's get started.
Today is the Adaptive Sports League's only home game.
This game will be held in the West Gym at 4:15.
And now to some weather.
Morning, guys. Now, before we get started, I only have 3 words to describe how cold it was this morning. Brr. Anyways, let's get right into it. So we're looking at today, and it's like the high is 2 and the low is -17. Don't believe that. That's just what the base temperature is. It's windy. It's chilly. It's like negative. It's in like the negative teens right now. I didn't want to put that on because I didn't want to put the feels if it changes. But that's the base temperature, but it is a lot colder than that. Moving on to tomorrow, it's a lot of the same stuff. It's going to be windy. It's going to be chilly. That's probably not going to be the real temperature because it's going to feel a lot colder. Partly sunny basically through next 3 days. And then, you guessed it, Wednesday, it's going to be cold again, real windy. It's just a windy week we got so far. And, we can deal with it. But yeah, that's what we got for the next 3 days. Back to the desk.
Thank you, Roman.
There will be a blood drive coming up on the 27th.
It will be held at the field house from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
You must be 16 years or older to donate, and if you are younger, a parent must sign a form.
Do you know how the girls' wrestling team is doing?
Pretty well. This weekend, 5 for 5 qualified for sectionals. Annalise Rave, Riley Hannaran, Caitlin Nosbish, Ava Gilbert, Charlie Heath. I hear you have a package about how the girls' team is growing. That's next.
Wrestling at Black River Falls High School has been around since the 60s, but only in recent history has the girls' program grown significantly. Kyle Barra has coached the team for 11 years and has coached a handful of girls across his coaching career.
20 years ago, a girl on a wrestling team was kind of a novelty act, just because you never saw it. 10 years ago, girls were common in the sport, but it was kind of like, well, that's good for them, that's nice. And in the past few years, it's really taken off.
Ava Gilberg Stroud and Annalise Rave are both on the current team. Ava has wrestled her entire high school career. She has supported the growth of the girls' wrestling community within the state as a participant of the first ever WIAA Girls Wrestling State Tournament.
My entire experience my freshman year was mainly wrestling guys and the rare girl on occasion. And then throughout high school, it just completely exploded. The change between going to just regular tournaments that might happen to have girls brackets and then going to tournaments entirely for girls has kind of been weird. I enjoy wrestling both guys and girls. I have no issue with either.
Annalise Rave, on the other hand, is starting her second year of wrestling this year. Even though she is newer to the sport, she has seen and been affected by the growth of the girls program in her area and on the high school team.
I joined because I saw my friends and it looked pretty fun and they were encouraging me to join.
From a coaching standpoint, this change has helped grow the current team and grow the possibilities for girls interested in wrestling as a whole in our area. With all these changes, it has given coaches a chance to get closer and to see the personal growth of the girls on the wrestling team.
My favorite part has been the overall excitement around the program. The enthusiasm and excitement has exploded, and they have their own state tournament, their own teams. You see women and girls wrestling in the Olympics and in college, and it's exciting and pretty cool to kind of be on the forefront of the evolution of the sport.
Growth has left some female wrestlers wondering how it will all turn out.
It's a double-edged sword, definitely, because it's great that other girls are getting into wrestling. I think it's not so great that a lot of them are too uncomfortable to wrestle guys, just because I feel like that experience of wrestling both girls and guys can give you like a really good grasp on the sport of wrestling, but I think it'll come out positively in a couple of years when the sport continues to grow and we continue to get more consistent tournaments, consistent teams, and consistent numbers. Just right now, it's kind of an unsure environment where you kind of have to pick one or the other.
Through the uncertainty, there is no denying that this growth is for a reason, and that reason is the women that came before, whether that be the high school seniors or the women wrestling in college.
The growth of girls wrestling, in my opinion, is a direct result of the efforts of all those girls who wrestled in previous years. I can't speak for them, but I think every one of them should be able to look at today's girls and the girls that are coming up and wrestling in future years and know that all those opportunities are because of what they did in the past, and they should all feel very proud of themselves.
Congrats to the boys too. Parker McCormick and Keanu Goldsmith are both moving on to sectionals as well. We have a couple more announcements for you.
There will be an FC Chile meeting on Thursday during advising.
Make sure you show up.
Hey, Caitlin, I know that phones are distracting, but did you know that laptops are too?
Administration is considering an off and away policy for laptops.
Anna Janowski investigated this topic.
Roll that tape.
We have recognized that we struggle, and not only Black Earth Falls, but I think all kids this age struggle with attention, and especially like in class when teachers are teaching and instructing, and it's oftentimes a lot more fun and entertaining and engaging to be on your computer and playing games or social media or whatever students do on their computers, but what we noticed that really was affecting how classes were being ran, and then just the overall achievement that is happening in classes because our attention is in other places. So we've just made a kind of an effort this year to clean some of that up along with the phones. I think with the overall purpose is to, when students are here, we are learning, we are engaged with the content, and we think that is going to help us academically and hopefully prepare our students here at Black Earth Falls when they leave this high school to be successful in whatever avenue they take. We're not asking teachers to completely go away from technology because we know, especially in the current day, that technology is a huge part of all of our lives, right? So we want to try to teach students how to use technology appropriately. It's not adults being mean or negative. It's, I think adults wanting the best for our kids here.
All right. That's all we have for you today.
From Pop Front Live, I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Cole.
Have a great day, Tigers. They both